being contented is what is a culture that I forcefully had to learn, had to know. I learned it from young that you just need to be happy with who you are. You need to be happy with where you are. You need to be happy with what you have. Hello everyone, welcome back to Mom and Me Experience with Ojoma. I'm so happy to have you back here again, and if this is your first time listening, you're in for something special. This is the podcast where we get to share real life stories about our mom, the lessons, the pains, and the beautiful experiences that we share together. The last episode I talked about my mom, how she raised us while my dad was out of town, how determined, how loving, and how selfless she was. Today, I'm going to take those stories deeper to talk about the lessons she taught me without saying a word, but with her life. You see, when you grow up with a mom who never stopped moving, never stopped giving, never stopped loving, you don't realize she's teaching you something, at least not at that moment. As a child, I thought she was being mom, but now as an adult, I never knew she was teaching me how to live life. There are some lessons that your mom never taught you, but you carry them around like tattoo on your heart. From my mom, I learned that silence is also strength. And in trouble, persistence in prayer is better than panicking. I learned that independence doesn't mean standing alone, but it prepares you to stand when test comes. There were times she couldn't afford everything, but somehow we never lacked love. And I think that's our greatest gift to me. I always find love in every little thing, and I'm also contented with whatever I have or wherever I find myself. And that's how sometimes I try to live my life. Sometimes you could have a headache. I just feel like the best way to handle some things is just to have peace of mind, to be contented with where you are, where you have. It is a lot of stress. And it makes you there's just this assurance you keep having that everything will be fine, everything will be okay. I remember, I'm just going to share this scenario with you. You know what a typical Nigerian mom looks like. If you're from Nigeria, you know what a typical Nigerian mom looks like. You can't go for an event, they share things or give you things, and you come back home and you be like, they didn't give you anything. Or you having that boldness to go and tell your parents or your mom. But she's definitely going to ask you, oh, how was the birthday party? What did they share? Especially when other kids go home with their gifts to show their mom, and you've got nothing. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can relate with me. It's not going to be funny. Or you've got people come to the house, visit, and they've got kids, and they're sharing things, probably sweet, biscuits, or anything as such. And you're just sat there. You might not even want to have it, or probably you even want to have what they're having. And your mom is there. That high she's going to use to look at you. Yourself, that something is about to happen if I don't leave this place at that moment. So being contented is what is a culture that I forcefully had to learn, had to know. I learned it from young that you just need to be happy with who you are. You need to be happy with where you are. You need to be happy with what you have. Even if you don't have anything, you need to be happy and have peace with yourself at that moment, because it helps me in person to have that peace, and also to be able to figure things out and to be calm. My mom taught me contentment with full force. With full force. You have to be happy. You don't have to wish what someone else have. You can like it, it's quite alright. You can admire it, it's quite alright, but not something that has someone else's name on it. No, no. She taught me that like it was a culture. It was with full force. I learned it so hard, and that has kept me going. That has kept me to be happy. That has kept me to not worry. That has kept me to stay calm in the midst of trouble. This is one of those things that my mom taught me without using a word. Like a typical Nigerian mom will teach you a lot of things without them saying a word to you. So today, let me ask you, what lesson did your mom teach you without her saying a word to you? Maybe she showed you how to forgive, how to love, how to work hard, how to stand tall in silence. Whatever it is, please, I beg you, hold on to it, because at first we might think it's not relevant, but I can tell you it is, especially when you're going into adulthood. You can testify to that. It is very relevant and it's useful. Those quiet lessons are often the ones that will shape us into who we are or who we will be in the future. And if your mom is still here, tell her thank you. And if she's not, do carry her life forward. I want to say thank you, mommy. Thank you, as I would love to carry your life forward everywhere I find myself. Thank you for joining me today on Mom and Me with Ochoma. One of the lessons that I've learned today is that sometimes the greatest lessons that we learn are not from words being told to us. They come from watching love in motion. They come from examples. They come from doing them. It goes a long way because we'll find them more relatable than words being said. In our next episode, we'll talk about, let me say, things I wish I told my mom. Oh, yeah, we'll talk about that. Things I wish I told my mom. Hopefully, it might change, but hopefully, we'll talk about that the next episode. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my video, please. And if you would like to have a chat with me about your mom, please do drop it in the comment section. I laugh in gratitude because a Nigerian mom is full of drama. And if you know, you know. Watch out for my next video. Bye bye.